Well, there is 24-year-old Vinny Mandair. Representing IBN England. And his opponent is DJIBRIL Traore, 21 years of age, representing Mali.
Round one.
So we're underway then. This is action in the 75-kilogram middleweight division in the round of 64. One of 10 contests taking place in the round of 64. And the boxer wearing red, who is bearing that gum shield and working the body beautifully, is Vinny Mandair. 24 years of age, part of a two-man IBN England boxing team. His opponent, wearing blue, is 21-year-old DJIBRIL Traore, part of a three-man Mali boxing squad. Fights out of Malune in France, and the 2024 African Championships bronze medalist at 75 kilograms, Kinshasa in the Democratic Republic of Congo. And this man brings incessant pressure to the boxing ring, but I don't doubt that Vinny Mandair and his team will have studied that, and they are trying to nullify that pressure by keeping the man on the back foot, and he's doing so effectively by showing variety in his attack to both body and head. Mandair. There's a good left uppercut, and then a jolting left jab from Traore. And now Traore is beginning to warm up and trying to push Mandair backwards, approaching the halfway stage of this opening round. Compact operator in that blue vest. Good left hook to the body from Traore, and then a right hand over the low held left of Mandair. Mandair appears to be feeling the pace after coming out of the gates in storming fashion to begin the opening round. Puncher just taking on a little bit of a looping quality out of that southpaw stance now, and Traore looking to work his way in after bobbing and weaving his way into range. There's a single right hand success for Traore. Mandair doing a good job to remain busy in terms of offense, but look at the manner in which he's gulping in oxygen through that open mouth. Left hand snaps his head back. His hands were around his chest rather than his chin, but credit to Mandair for keeping the punch output going, as Traore seeking to close the gap and unload with bent arm work at short and mid-range. Flashing right hook was a scoring shot in that combination from Traore. Mandair comes back with good work of the left hand of his own. But Traore, the stiff left jab and another one in quick succession. Mandair throwing through shoeshine punches, chin checker of a right hand, catches him on the jaw, but he's keeping the attack going, is Vinny Mandair. But on his chest, they're seeking to apply that pressure, but nice turning of the tables from Vinny Mandair. My goodness, what a clip. The opening round in this 75-kilogram middleweight bout was contested at. Some of the action from the opening round. Vinny Mandair started the contest working both body and head very effectively indeed. But then Traore just began to clamber his way back into contention. Pushed Mandair backwards. Mandair, despite breathing through an open mouth, was always competitive and always sought to answer when Traore had successes. I think the industry of Vinny Mandair could well be rewarded by the judges here. And he has taken the first round on a 3-2 split. Judges 3 and 4 preferring the work of Traore.
Round 2.
So the second round begins, and Vinny Mandair is beginning it in the same fashion that he begun the first, but look at the quickening of the feet in evidence from DJIBRIL Traore. And Traore, we said that he's a front foot pressure fighter. He's a real handful. He's the 2024 African Championship bronze medalist. As for Vinny Mandair, two-time participant in the Haringey Box Cup in 2022 and 2023. Was that same year, 2022 that is, he was a finalist in the National Association of Girls and Boys Clubs over in England, 2016 National Junior Cadet finalist, and has shared a ring with Dan Toward, the ex-Team GB boxer and 10-time national champion, now a prospect in the super welterweight ranks as a professional. So Traore seeking to free his hands and find a home for his punches, but Mandair doing a good job of remaining busy with that active lead left hand. Good work to the body from Traore, and look at the manner in which he's seeking to sink in these bent arm hooks to both body and head. But Mandair showing real competitive spirit here. Remember, he edged the first on a 3-2 split. And again, look at him return fire and the favor beneath the elbows and behind the elbows of Traore. But then, because his hands were down throwing body punches, it left the chin open, and Traore has taken full advantage, and is resulting in terrific two-way action here beyond the halfway stage of the second round. Good left hook to the body from Mandair, but right back in his chest is Traore. Nice check right hand from Mandair. Finished it with a left hook to the body, but then Traore answering right back. And both men letting punches go in combination fashion, particularly to the torso of their opponent, to test their conditioning and commitment as we, well, if we make it to the bell to begin the third round, as Mandair continuing to score with touching punches to both head and body. Traore looking to roll his way into range. Inaccurate with the overhand right. The left hook which followed it was altogether closer. Body shots exchange, and it's Mandair seeking to make it first and third boxing during that trade-off. Good work of the lead left hand, which was shot out in flicking fashion from Mandair to conclude the second. A non-stop second round of action from both boxers, because having been edged in the first round on a 3-2 split, DJIBRIL Traore came out blazing to begin the second, but was matched and met by Vinny Mandair, who showed his own variety and volume during the course of that second round.
Seconds out.
So Vinny Mandair edging.
Round 3.
The second round 3-2, but because of the distribution of scores, we have got 4 scorecards that are tied at 19 points apiece. Vinny Mandair leading 20 points to 18 for judge number 5, and that means that this contest has come down to a 3-minute shootout between Vinny Mandair and DJIBRIL Traore. Good right hand over the top from Traore. It's Mandair playing with that mouthpiece now. That can often be the sign of a boxer that is seeking to take in as much oxygen as possible and fill up their lungs with that precious substance. Remember, it's 4 scores that are tied at 19 points apiece, and Traore, oh, that's a cracking 2-shot combination. Body then head from Traore, but Mandair takes it well and is continuing to get busy with that lead left hand. Shoe shine punches being feathered out by Mandair, just trying to keep the man from Mali off. But Traore bobbing and weaving, trying to work his way into range. Left uppercut not too far away. But Mandair summoning up reserves of energy to keep his hands active, particularly that southpaw right jab. Changing angles effectively in front of his man. Not from a boxing family, Vinny Mandair was speaking to him out here in Dubai before the championships got underway. He said he didn't start until he was 12 years old, and it was his father who took him down to the gym just to battle some weight gain. Fully committed at 19 years of age. He's thinking about turning pro, and here he is competing on a global stage as he gets through with a good southpaw backhand. And Traore desperately trying to free his hands and get to work on the inside. Good left hand to the body from Traore, but Mandair responding, and the two men contesting this one in the confines of a telephone booth. It really is back and forth action with 40 seconds and change remaining in the round. And again, good to see that each man trying to hold their feet and back up their opponents. Mandair giving the impression that he perhaps feeling the pace a little more, but he's not running, he's not moving backwards, he's trying to move around his opponents and present angles. So it doesn't give the impression that he's trying to nick it. And as I say that, he's just driven back to the ropes. But Traore, inaccurate with his combination. But there he did get through with a good overhand right. Mandair keeping his wits about him. He's pushed back to the ropes once more by Traore, who's looking to score effectively to both body and head. And Traore with a bustling combination where he was effective with the left hand on the inside. Mandair matching him in that regard. What a tussle we have just witnessed in this round of 64 middleweight bout. Vinny Mandair has taken both of the opening rounds, or took both rounds, on a 3-2 split, accurately reflecting how hard fought the first 6 minutes of boxing were. But because of the distribution of scores, we entered the third and final round with 4 tied scores of 19 points apiece. Judge number 5 preferring the work through 6 minutes of the man in red. Now remember, in the event that we have a verdict return that is a 3-2 split in favor of either boxer, we will be going to bout review. So the two external observers, their score tallies will be considered as well. And I think that this contest is so hard fought that bout review could well be required here to determine who is going through to the round of 32 in the men's 75 kilogram middleweight division. It's the number 7 seed from Australia, Kateni, that awaits. And both men pacing nervously. You see, the referee's not brought them together yet because the scores are still being tabulated. That could well mean that it's a split. Bout review could well have been required. Let's get the official particulars at the conclusion of that cracking contest.
And the winner of this bout, after the bout review, on points, by split decision, is the boxer in the blue corner, Traore.
And DJIBRIL Traore, a split decision victor, and even after bout review, there's still only one score between them. 29-28 verdicts returned all the way, and Vinny Mandair of the IBN England team just edged out on a 4-3 verdict. Mandair took rounds 1 and 2 on a 3-2 split, but we were all square, 19 points apiece for judges 1 through 4, and then the phone booth brawl continued throughout the final 3 minutes, and it's DJIBRIL Traore who has taken it by the narrowest of margins, a 4-3 split decision victory in favor of the 2024 African Championship bronze medalist, and he goes through to the round of 32, the second preliminary round, where he will face off against Kateni, the number 7 seed from Australia. What a contest.
Round number 50, in ring B, the weight category 75 kilograms. Referee Mohammed Al-Sari, Iraq. Please welcome into the red corner, Boxer representing Rwanda, Innocent Mugisha.